What's up guys? Will from Will's Backyard here. Today we're going to be announcing something very exciting because I'm starting a new series called Will's Wash Wars. Now in this series, we're going to be checking out a couple different things, including comparing different wash methods or wash styles or just anything detailing related. When there's two camps, we're going to compare them. So let's cut right to the chase. We're going to be comparing towels. So this is the Diva Rinseless towel, 3-pack. And here is the GOAT. This is a single towel that's big and thick and thirsty. But the main difference is this is a 1 towel versus this is a 3 smaller towels. They both are $40 in price, and you're gonna get roughly about the same towels from each. So, you know, some people prefer having 1 giant towel to dry this whole car, and some people prefer to have multiple towels and have the first one to soak up the majority of the liquid, and then have the second one to, you know, get rid of all the streaks, and perhaps the third one to pick up after what's left, instead of 1 giant one. So we've got 2 different camps here, and I just want to find out what's the advantage of each method and which one is for you. So how we're going to do this is we're going to have my fiance Taylor use the Diva Rinseless towels, and I'm going to be using the GOAT. So we're going to give this car a quick wash, and we're going to be drying a lot and see how our impressions are with each of these.
Yep.
All right, ready to wash the car?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, the car is all washed. Pretty wet right now, but I only did a rinseless wash, so we're gonna put some more water on there to actually make it a challenge for these towels, because these are thirsty things. This orange one, this is the GOAT 1800. There's a GOAT 1800 and a 2300. Now I actually did a 2300 test, and it soaked up almost 2 gallons of water. That was pretty insane. This is probably gonna do about 1.5 gallons. And over there, those towels are?
Yeah, the Diva Rinseless.
So the Diva Rinseless, you got 3 of them, right?
Yep.
So you're gonna get 3 in just 1 pack. And these are about, let's do the size comparison. Can you hold it up? So the size comparison, that's gonna be about, you know, half to a third of it. So these, remember, these are also a lot thicker. These are 1800 GSM.
And how much are these?
These are 1200.
Okay.
So these are gonna be thinner, and these obviously gonna soak up a lot more. So let's wet the car, and we're gonna take one side, you're gonna take one side. Let's see how they perform.
Okay.
When you get this car nice and soaked. So the GOAT, again, almost a square size. This is a bigger towel, much like a traditional drying towel. So the benefit of a big towel like this is that I can just throw it and drag it like this, you know, the Instagram drying method. And of course, it being so thick, it just soaks up water. You know, I just drag it across and it just absorbs all the water that comes its way. And the roof too, I can easily just do a quick swipe, just like that. And all that water is being soaked up. But of course, this one side now is a little wetter than the other side. So I'm gonna flip to the other side to continue on. It's got so much mass, so it kind of just soak up all the water. And pay attention to how I'm using it. I'm using 2 hands to hold on to this towel. One hand at the top, one hand at the bottom, just so I don't let the bottom drag like this. You know what I'm saying? You always wanna kind of fold it lightly. One hand at the top, one hand at the bottom. This way, your drying can be much more controlled. And what I mean by how it soaks, oh, that's dry. This thing will just soak up anything that it touches. I've been glazing this towel for a minute now. Here's some of its weaknesses, is when I'm reaching down here, this is the bottom part of the door, I gotta be careful to not let this towel drag on the ground. So I gotta keep most of it at top right here and the rest down here. That's kind of when you gotta be careful with it. If you're rinsing with your hose and you're drying afterwards, then yeah, it's gonna soak up a lot of water and make it heavy. That's the downside of a big towel like this. But even after all that, it's still drying very well. I mean, 1800, this is well enough for most people. 2300, honestly, I think it's overkill. That is more so just Jamie and Eddie trying to show off at that point. But honestly, the 1800, look at this. I drive most of a car and even the roof. This car is a 3-row SUV. The roof is gigantic. So on a roof like that, there's a ton of water when I first wet it. And this thing is just soaking it all up. But yeah, the other part is also if your car is ceramic coated or has some kind of protection, it's gonna make more difference in drying than what kind of drying towel you have. So just keep that in mind. By the way, I forgot to tell you guys, before you dry your car with just water, you wanna put a layer of Rinseless wash on it or use some kind of drying aid. But since this car is ceramic coated, I don't wanna introduce other drying aids and ceramic sealants on it. So I'm just gonna do a quick spray of Rinseless wash. That just gives drying a little bit of a lubrication, so it makes it a little safer. All right, Taylor, it's your turn.
Yep.
You got the 3 Rinseless Diva towels.
Yep. So I'm gonna go ahead and use 2 of them to dry this whole side. I'm gonna see if I need the 3rd one or not. I think I can do it with just these 2. But the first one I'm gonna have in my hand and kind of pick up the majority of the water. And the second one I'll go and use to clean up like any streaks or remaining water that there is.
All right, that makes sense. Here, you wanna move that towel though? So how does it feel?
This feels super nice, like super slick against the car.
Yeah, I mean,
Obviously, it picked up all that water with just this little towel.
right, so you did a quick wipe, right?
Yep. And then I can go back. I don't even see any streaks, but potentially what you would do is just go back and maybe like a little streaking right there. I'll just get rid of that with this towel.
So if you see streaks, then you go back with a second towel.
Yep.
The middle part, I know you're not the tallest,
Yep.
so that center part is kind of hard to reach for you.
Yep.
So how do you get that?
Yeah, so what I would do is just unfold this so it has a bigger surface area and just throw it on here like you would with any other towel.
Oh wow, look at that. So you can do that Instagram drying method.
Yeah, it's much more satisfying too.
Hey, that's my side.
And the one thing I really like about these towels too, for people with smaller hands, it's like nice to hold. It doesn't fall out as much.
Right, and you can hold it one-handedly without your shoulders feeling super burnt out.
Yeah.
I mean, even for me, that goat towel, when it's saturated, that thing is heavy. But these smaller towels, you know, they can only soak up so much. So it has that weight limit on it, kind of.
Yeah. And also the nice thing about these, since they are smaller, you can kind of just take them and get into these small areas way easier.
Right.
And you can even just use one layer, put your finger there, and kind of just go in the cracks.
Right, you do get that versatility. And the other nice thing I noticed with smaller towels is that this is lower to the ground. This is the lower portion of the car. Since the towel isn't that big, the rest of the towel isn't gonna drag and then touch the concrete and pick up additional dirt.
Right.
So that's kind of a,
down here.
right,
Yeah.
like even that, I mean, this car is like 8 inches off the ground. So even that, you're not gonna touch the ground.
And also one really nice thing with these kind of towels too is when Will has like his turbo fans, you can just use this here to catch any of the water really easily.
Ah, right. Yeah.
That'd
I
be
can't-
way easier than doing what I'm doing right now.
I can't really do that with the goat towel if I want to do that. So here we're on the roof. This is where the majority of water is. Since it's a flat area, it collects a lot of water. So you're using that soaker to pick up all that water.
Yep. And I'm gonna do the same thing that I did on the hood to just cover more surface area since I can't reach as far. And then I'm gonna use this one to gonna go in and get those streaks gone. And you can see how wet this towel is now. It's getting pretty wet,
Yeah.
but it's still continuing to soak up the water pretty good.
Right here on the vertical panel. I just really quickly wipe that.
Yep. Go back to this one.
Oh yeah, I can see a lot more streaks now. That soaker is leaving.
Yeah, especially on the black here.
Yeah.
You can definitely see.
Yeah, but your dryer is just picking that up immediately after. All right, so we dry off all the rest of the car.
Yeah.
It just had this one glass left. Let's see how wet that soaker is. Can you put on the glass? Can you still dry the glass? That's pretty impressive, honestly. The streaking you have left. And right now it's getting close to sunset. So we're getting more streaking than normal.
They'll still take it all away.
Yeah, so that's the dryer.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're good. I'm not gonna hide my bias anymore. This is my preferred method, and I do enjoy this more just because I feel like it's more efficient. And like Taylor said, one hand, this is really just a soaker. I'm coming over here, give it a really quick wipe. I'm coming back with the other towel, and that's really the part that's drying. And I just go over it one pass, that's done. So this stays dry pretty much the entire car. And this is picking up the majority of water. So give it a quick wipe, you're streaking, pick it back up. So this, all is drying, is just the streaking. No water beads. Up here too. Quick wipe, you see the streaking over here? And with the dryer towel, quick wipe, that's done. So that makes drying with the dryer towel a lot quicker, even though it is kind of a two-step process. I need to remove the key from my pocket. It's kind of annoying. So again, with this door, a really quick wipe, and then the rest actually dry. Really quick wipe, dry. But obviously, there are benefits with a big towel, just my preference. And since this is my wash war, I think these are the winner. The multiple small towels. And honestly, this kind of makes it more versatile. That's another part that I like it more, is that I can use these towels for other parts too, and not just one big towel. I can't dry the wheel with it. But with this, I kind of can, because even though it's not ideal, it's a little big. But here's how I dry the wheels. Now for wheels, neither of those towels are gonna work. You're gonna need something smaller like this. This is also a twist loop towel. It's thinner and it's 16 by 16. This is the Mr. Twister towel. This is my favorite towel to dry wheels with, and also even tighter, smaller crevices. Usually I like to put my finger in a towel like this and just kind of walk around the spokes. And this towel is super absorbent. It's got many different uses. It's not just a drying towel. You can use it to apply sealants. You can use it for glass. You can use it to wipe off whatever you got in the car. This is just a very versatile towel. But since it is twist loop, it makes drying very easy. And also, if I'm rinseless washing, this is just water left over from the sponge. I don't need that big giant towel. I can just use one smaller towel like this. I don't even need two, just one, and dry the whole car. Because this is just rinseless solution left over, and there's not a lot of liquid. There's no water beads because your sponge has kind of absorbed that away. So this just makes drying so dreamy, honestly. But again, big part of that is thanks to the ceramic coating. I got a deposit of water over here. I'll blow this out. And the reason why I blow into the towel like this is so water doesn't just spread from one place to another, and then I have to pick it up after. Whereas this, I just blow it straight into the towel. Like you see right here. I blow over to the left. and the towel just picks all that up. It's not traveling to other places. And if you're wondering where I got this awesome turbo fan, check out my channel. This is the Wolfbox MF200 featuring removable battery. This thing's awesome. So there you go, guys. I declare the 3 Diva Rinseless towels to be the winner. Now, obviously not just this towel, just the general method of using multiple smaller towels versus one big bulky towel. Now, some additional benefits I have not mentioned about the smaller towels is that, well, they're thinner. They're going to dry faster too. And if you are a little careless, you dropped it, on the ground. You don't want to use that on your paint anymore. Well, you still got 2 more. This, if you dropped it, you gotta grab a whole nother one. So there is that kind of versatility with these. They're a little bit more forgiving, and I'm just trying to prefer these better. But more importantly, let me know what you think. Are you camp, one big bulky towel or multiple small towels? And I want to know your reasons, because it's really interesting how this used to be the standard, and slowly the industry is starting to shift to these smaller towels. It's cool to see how, people are changing their methods and, what really makes sense. So let me know what you guys think, and if you're interested in the towels I used in this video, this is the GOAT 1800 from the House of Rags, and this is the Diva Rinseless towels from the House of Rags too. And these are the same price, both at $40. And if you use code WillsRecord10, you get 10% off of these. And let's be honest, these towels are not cheap. So if you use them with any ceramic sealants or detail sprays, be sure to use, a microfiber wash like this. This is from Detail Co. This is the Renaissance microfiber wash. This is very good at stripping those kind of chemicals away and making sure your microfiber is at tip-top condition, that it still soaks, because those ceramic sealants, they're gonna clog up your microfiber and they're not gonna soak as much as before. So make sure you keep them thirsty. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next Will's Wash War episode. Bye.